So, we reach into the final quarter of the year. What products are going to be tickling your bank account this season?
Looking to pick up your very own custom sleeves? Well, look no further. Go to yourplaymat.com where you can choose to have your very own image on the back of sleeves, or you can choose from their amazing range of pre-designed artwork ready and waiting for you. Get them shipped directly to your door and use the affiliate link and discount code down below to get 10% off. What are you waiting for? Go and grab your custom sleeves from yourplaymat.com.
What's up YouTube, Dal here from Synchro Games, and today I am bringing you a rundown for the final quarter of the year of all of the Yu-Gi-Oh products coming out between now, September the 1st, and of course January the 1st, or right up to the end of December, including your Christmas breaks, your Halloween breaks, your Thanksgiving breaks, the whole 9 yards. So, I'm going to dive straight into this, so please smash that like button, hit that notification bell, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more upcoming Yu-Gi-Oh news, profiles, duels, you name it, we'll bring it to you. Let's start off with probably the biggest product of the entire year and always a favourite of the year, and that is of course the Mega Tins 2021. These are due to hit the UK shores on the 30th of September and the 1st of October in the States. They retail at about £20 a tin, or about $20 a tin, around about £18 a tin. Each tin will come with 3 bumper packs, each one of those containing a Prismatic Secret Rare, 2 Ultra Rares, 2 Super Rares and 12 Commons. Now, before we dive into the sets that are going to be covered within these tins, let's talk about the tin artwork itself that you will see up on the screen. So as you can see from the artwork, this is the second part of this giant tablet that Konami are trying to promote. It all includes the Mega Tins of 2020, 2021 and 2022, and they then combine together to show you the full depiction of the tablets, starting off with the first piece, which of course was Yugi and Kaiba, second piece which is Blue Eyes and Dark Magician, and the final piece which I believe covers the 3 God cards. On top of that as well, we have confirmation of 3 promo cards. Hopefully a 4th will be in the works, and they are as follows. 1 Blue Eyes card, 1 Dark Magician card, and then 1 card that kind of helps both. So we'll start off with the one that helps both, and that's called Piercing the Darkness. Again, I'll be putting these up on the screen for you to see. So this one is, if you normal or special a non-token, non-effect monster, you get to draw a card. Now it doesn't list Dark Magician in its text, so it isn't searchable, and it is a little bit difficult in order to kind of resolve on a consistent basis. So we move on to the trap card, and the trap card is basically an Eternal Soul for Blue Eyes White Dragon. This one gives you the ability of being able to special summon a Blue Eyes from the hand or the graveyard, and it does have the same clause as, of course, Eternal Soul, where if it would be destroyed by battle or card effect, or if it does get destroyed by card effect, it will destroy all monsters you control, and it is called True Light. The third promo that we are aware of is called Magician's Salvation, and this is a field spell specifically for Dark Magician. So if it is activated, so when this card is activated, you get to set an Eternal Soul directly from your deck. And then if you normal or special summon a Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl, you can target that monster and then revive the other one from the graveyard. So it gives you more of a reason to run Dark Magician Girl, because it does list Dark Magician in its name. It is searchable off of Circle and of course stackable off of Souls and searchable off of Rod as well. Then we move on to the last card that we know is 100% confirmed as a reprint in here, and that is the Divine Arsenal AA Zeus, which is being reprinted as an Ultra Rare. Now let's have a look at all the other sets that are being included within this tin. So it does cover Ignition Assault, which is at Ignistas and Lightning Storm. You've got Eternity Code, which of course is the Ghost Mourner. It also includes Archosaur, and it does include, of course, Access Code Talker. Then we look into what is probably the best set of the previous year, which was Rise of the Duelists, and this one introduced us to Dogmaticas, Triple Tactical Talents, and of course Forbidden Droplets, along with Fallen of Albaz and so many more cards. Then move on to Phantom Rage, which of course did contain Zeus. It also contained Phantom Knights of Torn Scales, and it introduced us to the Tri-Brigade, so it does mean there is a reprint for Fractal on the horizon. It does suggest that there is more to be covered within this set, but that more is usually going to be one of the side sets, which we expect to be Secret Slayers, which of course introduced us to Rika, as well as the Adamanticators, and of course Eldritch, leading into a future reprint of November, when we do get, of course, the new gold set El Dorado. So that is pretty much it for the Megatins. It is usually the biggest highlight set of the entire year, purely because it counters back everything else. And with the new introduction of these rarity swaps, it does give those that already have the cards a nice new rarity bump option. Well, it also gives you guys at home the other option as well to go downgrading in rarity in order to pick up the cards for as cheap as you possibly can. Now we're going to move on to the second product of the year. Now the second product of the year isn't an official product you can buy, but it's just to make you aware that on the 7th of October, you'll be able to pick up OTS 17 from your local stores. At current, we do not know everything that is being added into this set. We do know that the 2 ultimate rares within the set so far from the free will be Blackluster Soldier, the Link free monster, because Konami only want us to have it in a short printed secret, an ultimate rare, and a ghost rare. And then the other one, of course, is Infinite Impermanence, which I do suspect will get another reprint in the next product, which I'll be telling you about. And that is, of course, going to be the Cyber Dragon Structure Deck, which is due to be released on the 14th of October, so 7 days later. Now, we do not know what the official reprints are. In the OCG, they did get Lightning Storm and they did get Infinite Impermanence. I would be very surprised if it did not contain Infinite Impermanence, considering that that card has had technically 4 prints by now. 5 by the time it hits the ultimate rare in OTS, and it's just perfect timing to be like, here you go guys, if you really want to have an Infinite Impermanence and you don't pull it as luckily as a ultimate rare, you can have them as commons within the structure deck. Not that the structure deck will struggle to sell because there's already a massive Cyber Dragon fan following, but it does obviously give them another little hook to add you guys into, and obviously the generic inclusion for everyone to be able to go, right, I can now own a playset of Infinite Impermanence if I didn't already, as the price has started to slowly climb back up as well. So, as we move towards the end of October, the last product of that particular month will be the legendary Duelist Synchro Storm. Now, the Synchro Storm does introduce us to new support for, of course, Speedroids, as well as Lyrilusk, and, of course, other wind-based archetypes. It may also introduce us to a brand new Ghost Rare. In the OCG, they got Clearwing, and hopefully we will get Clearwing as an alternate art as a ghost, as they did in Rage of Ra, the set before. Keeping in mind that this set has been delayed before and it could possibly be delayed again, it is due to hit our shores on the 28th of October. So if you are not interested in any of those particular products that have come out in that month, save your money, because trust me, November is going to get very, very interesting. So the last set of October will be the Synchro Storm, but keep in mind that a few days after that, or the exact same 2 days, same weekend, will introduce us to the pre-release for Burst of Destruction, the brand new core set, introducing us to more support for, of course, the Despias, as well as Rocket support and their first Ritual Monster. Not to mention there will be new support for Battle Wasp, our TCG exclusive, along as other cards being introduced from Burst of Destruction, as well as Destiny Hero support as well. So, Burst of Destruction pre-release weekend will be the 30th of October, as the official release date for that set will be the 4th of November. So if nothing in October really piques your interest, save it until the end of October, because that is where you're going to need it as we move into November. Burst of Destruction, followed by our Maximum Gold Series Set 2, and that will be El Dorado, on the exact same day as the IP Masquerena merchandise drops, bringing you the alternate art matte sleeves and, of course, deck bots as well. Speaking of alternate arts, why does that link El Dorado with Burst of Destruction? Well, Burst of Destruction introduces us to brand new Destiny cards, as well as Phoenix Enforcer, who is the brand new card that is technically introduced to replace Dragoon. Keep in mind, in October, we are due a ban list as well. I would be very surprised if Dragoon gets banned out, and I'll be very surprised if they ban Verte Anaconda because of the success that Phoenix Enforcer has had in the OCG. However, it'll be interesting to see how it kind of dictates and changes from that place, considering that the connection between Burst of Destruction and El Dorado is being introduced to more alternate artworks in the form of IP Masquerena and possibly Destiny Hero Plasma to kind of get those kick-started as well. So, we do not know much more about the El Dorado, but Burst of Destruction is definitely a set that has piqued a lot of people's interest. Introducing Destiny Hero support already brings a massive fan following, alongside Rocket support as well as their first Ritual Monster. We are hoping that we will get the introduction or the import of the Link 5 Borrowload Dragon as well, that could help spike the price of this set. Still missing Crossout Designator. I wonder where that's going to appear from. So, speaking of which, El Dorado. So Dorado, again, if you're looking at all the previous stuff, most of them are core boxes. So you look at stuff like Burst of Destruction, you look at Legendary Synchro Storms, they do retail from anywhere from £55 to about £65 per box, and it's down to you on how much you'd like to invest in. I will do particular set reviews on whether they're worth buying or not buying closer to the time once we know full card lists as well. Moving on to Dorado, of course, Dorado will introduce the gold set again, and in those you will get 5 gold rare cards as well as 2 premium gold cards themselves. If you are a fan of the golds like I am, you'll definitely be wanting to look into this set. Not a lot of information is known as yet of what reprints we are going to be receiving or the new alternate art cards, apart from IP Masquerena and of course the Destiny Hero Plasma, which is a possibility considering we received all of our alternate arts within the first gold set as well. So it's definitely a set for you to be keeping an eye on if you're a fan of the gold. If you're not a fan of the gold, then by all means keep an eye on it, because the reprints might mean that you can get the secret rare versions or the alternate versions of these other cards a lot cheaper, but it will be the only place you can get the alternate arts for IP Masquerena and the other cards that are yet to reveal. As we move out of November and moving across into December, our final kind of sets throughout the year are going to be Brothers of Legend. So Brothers of Legend, as yet, we don't know exactly what is going to be in here. We have had confirmation that a Forbidden Droplet will be reprinted in this set, as well as Kuriboh support from the brand new art type. As Battles of Legend has always been in the past, it is a great set for introducing brand new core cards. You look at stuff like Golden Castle Stormberg when that first came out. You can also look at what they did last year with the Battles of Legend, where they introduced the Armageddon Dragons. They reprinted the prize card. We've also got new number cards on the horizon as well. And keeping in mind that not only does it bring down prize cards, you look at the first set, it introduced Minerva to us for the masses. It will obviously be reprinting some of the prize cards, which could be that elusive number card that we are missing as of yet, and of course the Link monster, which is basically Ultimate Zolkin in Link form. Obviously, getting the reprint of Forbidden Droplets is a great plus as well. Whether that gets reprinted in the tins or not, we do have a confirmation of when that will be revealed, and that is Brothers of Legend will be coming out on the 2nd of December. So it does a massive jump since we previously last knew of when it was going to be revealed, but it's still a massive set to be keeping your eyes out on, and it's just one to be notified of at this moment in time. And like I said, I will bring you more updates as the set starts to reveal itself out the upcoming months. Then the final set that we're going to look over is just a quick look into 2022, and the first set of the year, which will be out on the 13th of January, will be Grand Creators. So this is where it introduces to the Exo Sisters as well as the Grand Tokens, and of course the cyberpunk style art type as well. Now the Exo Sisters look quite interesting to me. I think the kind of mechanic and the way that it works reminds me of Zodiac a little bit. Not as abusive, but still quite interesting and cool. I quite like the Grand Token idea as well, and I love the artwork of the cyberpunk style. It's just an interesting route to see what that deck can do. This will of course be a collector's rare set where you will be getting ultra rares and super rares alongside collector rares as well. So there will be no secret rares within the set, but it's definitely one to keep an eye out of for the brand new start of the year. And again, once more information gets revealed about those cards, we will bring them to you. Anyway guys, I hope this video has given you a quick breakdown just so you're aware of what products are due out in this final quarter of the year, so that you can pinpoint the dates that you would like to save your money for in order to pick up these particular products. I know for sure that I'll be looking out for the Megatins, as well as of course Dorado and Battles of Legend, or Brothers of Legend as well, just to kind of see what new stuff we can get. Burst of Destruction obviously has a lot of introduction and a lot of interesting card art type support as well, but it will also depend on where we see that elusive cross-out designator that could possibly change a lot. Keep in mind as well, there is a ban list due middle of October, so that may shake up some of the reprints that are going to be introduced in Battles of Legend, as well as some reprints in Maximum Gold as well. As absolutely always guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and until next time, as absolutely always, stay safe and happy dueling.
Looking to pick up your very own custom sleeves? Well, look no further. Go to Yourplaymat.com, where you can choose to have your very own image on the back of sleeves, or you can choose from their amazing range of pre-designed artwork ready and waiting for you. Get them shipped directly to your door and use the affiliate link and discount code down below to get 10% off. What are you waiting for? Go and grab your custom sleeves from Yourplaymat.com.